In Senegal, the decision to postpone the presidential elections was welcomed by the former ruling Democratic Party, whose presidential candidate is Karim Wade. Wade's supporters were seen celebrating the delay of February 25th presidential election by President Macky Sall. The decision is due, among other things, to the conflict between their candidate and the Constitutional Council, accused of corruption by the former ruling party. Several opposition figures rejected President Macky Sall's decision to postpone the election, and at least 2 of the 20 presidential candidates say they would continue with their campaign scheduled to begin on Sunday. It is planned that Sall's term ends on April 2nd. The Senegalese electoral code requires 80 days in advance of the elections, which means that the earliest a new vote could be held is the last week of April.
This is President Macky Sall's balance sheet, and it is a damage and upsetting because he almost left with his head held high. But now, unfortunately, he's showing the true face. The masks are falling off. He's trying to pull off an electoral hold-up. What's that? It is a constitutional coup, and we won't accept it.
Never in Senegal's political history have we seen a situation like this. It's a dangerous precedent to be able to postpone a presidential election on the eve of its start. It's unprecedented.
Meanwhile, in Senegal, opposition demonstrators and police clashed after President Macky Sall announced the indefinite delay of upcoming presidential elections scheduled for February 25, 2024. Protesters gathered in the capital city at the call of opposition candidates. The president pointed out that the reason for the delay in the elections is to carry out an open national dialogue in order to meet the necessary conditions that guarantee a free, transparent, and inclusive election. In turn, all presidential candidates expressed their rejection and assured that they would carry out their electoral campaigns in spite of the official cancellation.